The Alcatraz prison escape, one of the most infamous events in American criminal history, took place on the night of June 11-12, 1962. Alcatraz, located on an island in San Francisco Bay, functioned as a high-security federal prison from 1934 to 1963 and housed some of America's most dangerous criminals. Setting the scene. Alcatraz was known for its harsh conditions and inescapable perimeter. It was designed to be a prison from which no one could escape, surrounded by frigid waters and strong currents. However, the allure of freedom sparked a daring plan among several inmates, the escape plan. The mastermind behind the escape was Frank Morris, a bank robber with a history of prison breaks. He teamed up with brothers John and Clarence Anglin, who were also seasoned criminals. They began to devise a meticulous plan to escape from their cells. 1. Preparation. The men spent months preparing. They used makeshift tools, including spoons and other metal utensils, to chip away at the concrete walls of their cells. They also fashioned dummy heads out of items they could acquire, which they placed in their beds to confuse the guards during nightly head counts. 2. Creating rafts. In addition to breaking out of their cells, the men needed a way to get off the island. They constructed makeshift rafts using raincoats, stitching them together with strings from the sleeping bags provided in the prison. The escape night. On the night of June 11, 1962, the trio put their plan into action. They crawled through holes they had drilled in the walls of their cells and made their way to a utility corridor. They then ascended to the roof of the prison, where they evaded guards and descended to the lower part of the island, heading towards the water. The journey across the bay. The escapees launched their rafts into the icy waters of San Francisco Bay. The currents were strong and the water was cold, but the men were determined to reach the mainland. During their journey, they were faced with the dangers of both the water and potential detection by boats in the area. Aftermath. Despite their efforts, the fate of Morris and the Anglin brothers remains a mystery. The next morning, guards discovered the extensive preparations for the escape and found the dummy heads in the beds. An extensive manhunt ensued involving the FBI and other law enforcement agencies. Search efforts included boats and aircraft scouring the waters around Alcatraz. In the weeks following their escape, some debris from the makeshift rafts was recovered, but the trio was never found. Officially, they were declared drowned, but many believe they successfully made it to freedom. Over the years, theories have emerged about their survival, including sightings and supposed informants claiming to know their whereabouts. The story of the Alcatraz escape has captured the public's imagination, inspiring numerous books, documentaries, and movies, including the 1979 film Escape from Alcatraz, starring Clint Eastwood. This tale of daring escapees symbolizes a deep desire for freedom and the lengths to which individuals will go to achieve it, leaving a lasting mark on American lore and the history of law enforcement. As whispers of the escape began to circulate within the prison walls, the atmosphere grew tense, with every inmate acutely aware of the high stakes involved. Plans were drawn meticulously, combining ingenuity and bravery, showcasing the relentless spirit of those confined within the cold stone walls of Alcatraz.